being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Gators offense will have the opening possession of the game. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, Dave.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football. But we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Gators send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes a move. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out first time they've had the ball today. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Nowaski. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense hasn't been able to slow them down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Offense facing 4th down.
Has to get there to move the sticks. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it up to 12. Notre Dame right back to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run the screen. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Irish!
That touchdown just got this whole place going, didn't it? You got everybody doing the Irish jig. Touchdown, Jesus is happy. You got the leprechaun, he's dancing. The energy in this place right now is on another level after that score. No wonder this is such a tough place to come in and try to get a win on the road.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And now on second down for this offense. Off play action. Fires to the right. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Gators decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Use the play fake, now to throw. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with his 7-0 lead. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the first down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Wants to go up top. He's going to run it. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
I'll tell you what, man, this guy bails out his offensive line a lot. We've seen it over and over. Protection isn't always perfect, but he's just got the ability to scramble and just to create and extend plays. Wasn't able to get the first down there, but look at the situation now he's put his offense in. He was able to get a nice chunk of yardage back to make this decision on third down for the play caller a whole lot easier.
Ball's at the 29. They'll keep the offense out there and go for it. Might be calling a hot route. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Makes a grab past the marker. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. That grab puts him over 3,000 yards for his career.
That's impressive because every week he's got a target on his back. Defenses know the quarterback is looking his way, and still, David, this guy's been able to dice up coverages. 3,000 yards is a big number.
And that speaks to his talent, man. Like, the ability to make plays on the football and consistently catch the ball. Just 3,000 yards is a big number, big-time accomplishment, and it's had some big-time trust from his coaches and his players.
Quick completion to the right. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. He's looking to pass. Here's a heat. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. You want to keep your offense on the field? Wear down the defense? Put that tape on and show it to clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up a touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted for the 11th time. Looking for more room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to put the field position with the return. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
I love the attitude by this team now. You just got a critical takeaway. You're set up in amazing field position down in the red zone. Take a shot. Go right now. Throw it. Don't even wait. There's zero hesitation. Force the defense on the very first play of the drive to have to step up. And the defense did exactly that. If you're on offense here, I don't know. I'd just throw it again.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Under fire. They got him for the sack, and now get the ball back after the fourth down stop.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up. Run it. Do something. You can't take a sack on fourth down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll go with a direct snap. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. The give on the option. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. The Gators will send out the punt unit. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Here come the Irish back on offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive points.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Quick completion on the out route. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Creates a little room. Turning it on. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, every game in the SEC so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different. Texas A&M rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting days of Johnny Football and Mike Evans. Gig 'em Aggies indeed. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Buys a little time. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. And the Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on 1st down. Scrambling away. 1st down and more. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about.
Offside defense.
And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out 1st downs on a penalty. They'll start this drive going to the air. He makes a grab. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Irish!
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Powell. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
The defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You can tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Gators will punt this one away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Here come the Irish back on offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to take off. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got it. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Pocket breaking down. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain.
You know, you wonder sometimes if this quarterback, because of the success he's had earlier in the game running the ball, just thinks every time I scramble, something good is going to happen. I think that time, guys, he should have stayed in the pocket and tried to take a shot, because it looked to me like he had a guy open downfield.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. The give to the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
Look out, he's got room. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line.
Really nice job by the defense that time, stopping the option. Everyone accounted for it. You saw the quarterback. He was holding it. He was running wider and wider out to the perimeter of the field. But this defense has really good speed. But they made that play because everybody was on the same page. Nice job.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Here's the pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Power football with the run. Breaks into the open. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground. Notre Dame will come to the line after that huge gain and try to keep the momentum going. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the catch. It's caught. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And into the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. He's looking to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Well, jet sweep pass. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on 2nd down. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration.
But after getting stuffed on that run, you now have got 4th down. I'm not into chasing points this early in the game. I think you just take the field goal. You try to pay this drive off and this opportunity to put something.
Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Quick strike through the air for the score. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the 1st down.
At the 47-yard line. Good enough for 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Moving away from pressure. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but... And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators!
Well, needless to say, they needed that touchdown. They're down by a lot of points here in this game, and finally something goes right for them offensively. They put the drive together. They score here at the end of the first half. Now, in the second half, they need a lot more of this, and they're going to have to go tempo. They're going to have to stay aggressive, but maybe this gives them the confidence they need to stage a comeback. We'll see.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Going to try to get it himself. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback making checks. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. And that is no good. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas there in the shadows of Touchdown Jesus.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Gators will boot it away to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here come the Irish back on offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Off-play action on first down. Sends it downfield. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. Got his man to the left. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Notre Dame right back to the line.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Using his legs, it's Flanagan. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Makes the grab on the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Quarterback on the keeper. And they finally ride him down at the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Fired in from the red zone for the score. If he can keep putting together games like this, he might have a shot at Brady Quinn's career touchdown record of 95. All the great quarterbacks the Irish have had, guys like Joe Theismann, John Hewitt. Nobody's even close to that.
Yeah, and that's crazy to think about being in that kind of a company. And Notre Dame's always been a good running team. And when they find quarterbacks and have great quarterback play, then I think they start to take off to that next level. And so far, he's showing that here today.
Handoff from the gun. Oh, he's still got more! Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Nice move there. Oh, he's got some space. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. The give to the tailback. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this.
Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown, Florida. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. Under fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Slips through his hands and incomplete, and they had everything set up for the screen except the catch. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Quick tempo here for the offense.
And I really like the job by this offense because, listen, you've got the lead. Be smart with the football. You drop back, it's a scramble. The quarterback pulls it down, makes the play. Nice job. This is how you play with the lead. Take what the defense gives you and don't make mistakes.
Looking for space. It's Flanagan. There he goes. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds. With that last catch, he now breaks the 1,500-yard mark for his career.
And that's a pretty good accomplishment, man. Hitting 1,500 yards, that speaks to your consistency, your durability, and your playmaking ability, Palmer, to consistently make plays. Because when you got those guys, as a quarterback, you find them.
It's pretty nice. 1,500 yards, obviously a great number. The cool thing about him, though, he doesn't care about the stats. This guy just wants to win week in, week out. He's hungry, and he's made plays throughout his career.
A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. Sends it back in motion. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
Okay, ready?
Quarterback may change this route. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Trying to find the end zone. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown, Irish! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make a play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He'll pull it on the read. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
When you're a defensive guy and you want to fire in, you want to go hit the quarterback, but you know if I fire in, he's just going to give the football up. You got to be patient. You got to understand what your responsibility is. Then you see when he keeps the football, you got to go tag him. And the problem is these guys are such good athletes. They're so hard to catch once they do pull the football. But it's kind of like the hidden hat trick. You know, where's the ball? It's underneath this one. No, I picked this one up. No, it's gone. It's underneath this one. Nope, there it is. It's gone.
He'll pull it down and run.
And both these quarterbacks, man, they're showing off their ability to take off and scramble and make plays. Right here, it's a design pass. He's looking to make a play. What does he do? He sees some space, captures it, makes the big play with his feet, gets another 1st down. This guy can do that a lot.
It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give to the back. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They get to him as he throws.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches. But you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. That ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Going right to work up top. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate. That's the reason why he's completing somewhere around 50% of his passes.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Tight end getting vertical. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll leave it with him. He's in open space downfield. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Going with the ground game left. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
And the Gators are moving quickly down the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They want to run this quarterback. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He's got it, 1st down and more. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. Turning it on. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. And the Gators had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball into the house. Touchdown, Gators! Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
Here he comes from inside. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. They won't get it. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Looking for room. It's high. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Gators can really attack on this 2nd and short. just feeds the running back. Shakes off the defender. He's running free down the middle. The 10. Touchdown, Florida. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. You want something to be able to feel positive about after this game, and maybe that late touchdown will do it.
And Reese, I'm positive that stat counts on my stat line. Keep playing. Keep piling up those stats. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
On the run from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Here come the Irish back on offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got his man quickly.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. They go to the wide receiver screen. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week, he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising. I gotta be honest.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pucks it out of the air. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. To the air on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Roy. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Quickly out to the tight end. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by Yes, in this case, the scramble giveth and the scramble taketh away, and the ball was taken away.
And I'm not sure if he just didn't see an open guy downfield or if his receivers didn't do a good enough job on the scramble rule getting open. But at the end, quarterback held on to it way too long. That allowed the defense to catch up to him and create the takeaway.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Card in the backfield. It's Carr. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, and the clock's